Alright, hello everyone. We're gonna do a guide for VAL. Teach you some combos on both of the weapons. So you can play VAL. We're gonna do a series where we do each character one by one. We're starting off with VAL because why not? We didn't have an order to go through really, so we're starting with VAL. So first we're gonna go into the gauntlets. So if you get gauntlets, there, okay. So the main combo starter for gauntlets is gonna be down knight, because that catches them from far away, and you can combo that into a few moves to make it a true combo, and it's a pretty good string starter as well. So if I down knight into sidelight, that's true here, so it's got no dodge frames. So you can go into sidelight, and if you get a dodge read, you can go you can do a big string. Alright, something else you can do with down knight is neutral light. Wait, when you respawn there. This is also true. And it's a pretty good combo. You can also do down air if you like. It's pretty good, but it doesn't have as much follow-up. I believe you can gravity cancel N light, but I'm not sure. Sidelight into nair is gonna be your way of starting big strings. The nair can go into Sair, or if you can chase dodge into another, into a down knight, then chase dodge nair. I'll try and show you this. This into nair. It's hard for me to do because I don't play many, I don't play much gauntlets. Alright, so your main kill option, well, one that's gonna be the most useful, is gonna be sidelight into recovery. You have to just follow them and hit them. It works really well, and it kills from light red, usually. Depends on how high the ceiling is on the map. I may be getting some of this wrong, by the way, but you know, I'm only trying to teach beginners, not pros. Alright, so on gauntlets you have down sig. That sig is pretty powerful. It's not used much, but it's very good if you're off stage to try and bait out people who are on the edge, trying to edge guard you. Do the sig, it'll send them up. On light health, I believe you can do this into a chase dodge recovery. I'm not sure, but I think you can. It's hard to string into other moves. I think you can probably sidelight into, yeah, there we go. You can sidelight into down sig. That works pretty well. And I think it might catch spot dodges if you can do it properly. Yeah. It's not very reliable, but it does work. It's one of your options. Alright, side sig is just your basic sig. You know, it kills on red. It's just a side sig. Most side sigs do the same thing. Neutral sig, this one's interesting because it catches them above. So if you can, if they jump towards you with neutral sig, you can catch them. And it has a lot of hitboxes. It's very useful. Okay, if I can even hit it. Alright. Off stage, it's very useful. There we go. That's one of the examples. There we go. See, that's why I have a gauntlet main with me to help me, because I'm bad at this. Alright, so we're gonna try and do some sword as well, because I need to teach a bit of everything. So the first thing on sword, we're gonna start with the sigs because I've got a better idea of what to do with them. This one here is a reversal. Off stage, it's very useful. If you hit it around here on someone that's coming at you, you can send them behind you and essentially regain stage control while sending them off stage, so it's very useful. They also don't expect it to reverse. Most people don't know it's gonna send you back. This sig, side sig, it's very useful, and it has a lot of tricks to it. Basically, if you do it on the stage, it'll just do a normal side sig, it just goes forward and hits them pretty strongly. But if you're on the edge here and you side sig, it falls down. Something you can do that's very useful is gravity canceling this sig, so it does this too. That's one of the main tricks for this, but there's also something else. Say someone's wall camping you right here, with maybe a down sig or whatever they're doing here. You can slide charge, no, not slide charge, you can gravity cancel the sig on the wall. and it will basically climb the wall for you, sending you to a position that's maybe not the best because it can be easily punished with like a side air or neutral sig. But because of the speed and the fact that it's basically a line of hitboxes coming up, is very useful for people who are just waiting out here. You can just slide sig and it might hit them. I believe it's better to use this like on Thunder Guard or Mammoth Fortress, where they have the hole in the middle, because it has more space to be used on than just the edges. Down sig. This is basically the Ada down sig on Spear, where he just dances around. It's got a long hitbox, like it lasts very long, and it's pretty big. And it's good to slide charge, I think. Wait. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's better. It's like, oh my god, I can't even speak, my bad. It's a bigger version of the unarmed down sig, basically, or down heavy. So for sword combos, we've got Down Knight as our starter for most combos. It's a string starter. You can do a lot of things with Down Knight. You can Down Knight into down air. That's true. You can Down Knight into side air, if you can hit it. Down Knight into side air. There we go. That's also true. You can Down Knight into recovery. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it is on higher health. It's pretty good. To catch out dodges, something I do a lot is Down Knight into gravity cancel Down Knight and then do your move. You can do it faster as well. Get like a double Down Knight into recovery. That looks cool. Works good. And it adds a little bit of extra damage. Neutral light on sword is very useful because it keeps them away, and it's basically like the orb neutral light. It does so much like knockback on darker health that it can basically be a kill move sometimes. I believe side light into neutral light is very reliable because they some players who dodge in or who hold like the direction key of where you are when you're getting attacked will always fall into this trap. Use side light into neutral light because they'll walk right back into it. There we go. See, if you hold down on D, for example, there was D, but on the other side was A. They fall right back into that move, and it's very useful. As you can see, if my friend here neutralizes, it does so much knockback that it's probably the best move on sword. Then you have sidelight. Sidelight is very good for just moving around in general, and you can also do, it's similar to VAL's side sig, where you can gravity cancel it and it will fall down, like it has a little curve when you go with it. It falls down onto the opponent, so it can catch people who are standing here and kind of jumping around or gravity canceling moves. It's very nice. It also has multiple hitboxes and it does quite a lot of damage, so it's very useful. Alright. So, recovery is very good because you can move it, you can tilt it. A little bit like the unarmed recovery, you can move it in a certain direction. So you can catch opponents that are jumping sideways like this. It's harder to have like a good recovery though, because they might jump out of it, like you might drop the recovery, which is not that useful, but you know, it happened. Alright, so for edge guarding on sword, it's a very quick weapon because it has a very fast and strong ground pound, so it's very useful to have that. And the down air on sword is very strong, and you can throw it out basically just around here, and they usually jump into it. It's pretty good. You can there's a combo for off stage where you send them away off the stage without them dying, and then you down air into ground pound. You can down air multiple times until they're like out of jumps, and essentially that's how that's one of the main edge guard tools. It's just down air and ground pound. It works really well. Down air is also really well used on stage. You can just send them above you, and then you have like down air into nair. It's hard to hit. Down air into nair is a pretty good combo because it hits them down and then back up like this. Nair is very good. You can juggle with it. It's got a big hitbox above your head, and it's very safe to land with there. No, Nair. So landing with Nair, like this, basically covers where your opponent could be hitting you from above. Like this. So landing with Nair stops them from being able to attack you from above. I believe it even covers a little bit of the side of the attack. And it's very nice to stop your opponent from landing on stage, because they can't land on you like this. Yeah, that's about it for sword. Something that's useful on Gauntlets is off stage is down air. It sends them really far down, and it catches jumps, so that's pretty useful. Ground pound can be steered, so it's probably one of the best ground pounds, apart from the fact that it's very slow. It can be moved around, so if I go all the way up here, I ground pound, you can see I can like move around with it. And I died, yay. I'd say the best stance for VAL would be base stance or attack stance. They're probably the best stances you can use on VAL. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Next video will be on another legend. You can ask in the comments which one you would like to see, or you can just leave it up to us. I'll be sure to try and upload these as often as I can and respond to your comments so that you can get any help you may need. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you think I got anything wrong, just let me know. I'm just starting out. Hopefully the other videos will be better. I'm not very good at Gauntlets, so it's quite hard for me to teach that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!